Denver Broncos enjoying a stellar 7-1 season will be losing coach John Fox for several weeks. Fox became ill in North Carolina yesterday during the Broncos bye week. He's now at a Charlotte hospital awaiting surgery to replace a defective heart valve. I want to bring in now Dr. Stephen Reisman. He's the director of New York Cardiac Diagnostic Center. So what is your understanding of Coach Fox's condition?
From the information I've seen so far, it sounds like he has an aortic valve problem, either regurgitation or stenosis, most likely stenosis. The valve is being blocked and not letting the blood eject itself from the heart.
Okay.
If you look at a model here, we've got...
you want to hold that up? You can hold this right here.
Yes, okay. We have a model here. You can see that there's an aortic valve, which is usually a tricuspid valve.
Right.
He most likely has a bicuspid valve, which is a congenital problem that can get stenosed over time. Again, we're guessing. We don't know.
Okay.
He was scheduled to have surgery in February originally.
Okay.
And he went to see his doctor on last Thursday, I believe.
Okay.
On Saturday, he developed lightheadedness, which is one of the serious symptoms of aortic stenosis.
Okay.
Most likely, that's his problem.
All right. Let's look there. There is a graphic of it, and you can show, if we can put it up here, and then we can show you what happens. We have some animation of what, so explain to us what's going on here.
So what's going on here is we're going to eventually see in a minute the tricuspid or three-cuspid aortic valve. That's the aortic valve. Blood is being ejected to the rest of the body through that valve. When it gets stenosed, blood cannot get out freely, and it's partially blocked. When it's partially blocked, one can develop symptoms of shortness of breath, chest pain, lightheadedness.
So you have to put a stent in?
So no, what they're going to do is probably replace his valve.
Okay.
Now, this is different than a heart attack, which is one of the blood vessels of the heart gets blocked, and that's a very urgent 3 to 4 hour situation.
So when they replace that valve, that allows the blood to flow
When
back
they replace
freely.
that valve, it should open up normally, and the symptoms that he has of aortic, what I guess is aortic stenosis, should go away. Yeah. It's a big surgery. You put on heart bypass machine. They stop your heart.
But you said it's different than a heart attack. How?
Okay, well, heart attack is a blockage of one of these blood vessels going to the heart.
Okay.
When that gets blocked, you develop frequently chest pain, and you only have 3 or 4 hours to open the blockage before you have a heart attack. That's supplying blood for the muscle. This is actually supplying blood for the entire body.
Okay.
And this you have a little more time to deal with, so it's not as urgent.
What's his recovery?
He's probably going to have a 2 to 3 month recovery. He's probably going to have possibly a temporary pacemaker afterwards. It's a big surgery, and he's going to be incapacitated, from his job for a while, anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks probably.
If, the Broncos are largely seen as a favorite for the Super Bowl, if this goes well, can he be back to help by then?
I believe if this goes well, he can be back in time for January for the Super Bowl, but it depends on no complications, meaning no bleeding, no infection, no stroke, nothing like that. It would have to be a pretty clean recovery.
So when something like this happens, what is it? Is it usually hereditary? Is it diet? Is it what are the medical reasons usually? I know you're not his doctor.
Basically, we're guessing here, but the most likely situation, he doesn't have a tricuspid valve, he has a bicuspid valve, which is a congenital variation on the valve. Those tend to have a greater likelihood to develop calcium and get blocked up.
Right.
And usually that's found by an ultrasound or a simple test like an echocardiogram. We do that in our office. And then you follow it over time. And it sounds like he was being followed over time. He was warned relatively recently, if you develop any of these symptoms, get hold of us. He developed something on Saturday.
My question is, for this is also, okay, so now that we know about him, how can I serve the viewer? So how common or uncommon is this, and what should you know if you're at home? How might you know that you may be possibly affected?
So if you go for a regular checkup and the doctor hears a heart murmur, that's frequently an abnormal sound on the examination of the heart. That's one of the earlier indicators that your aortic valve is not working properly.
But will you feel it?
Usually you won't feel anything.
Okay.
Usually you won't feel anything until it's quite late in the process. So one of the ways to get screened earlier is to get a checkup. And sometimes we do an ultrasound early on if we think that there's an issue.
More common in men or women? Does it matter?
I don't think it makes a big difference.
Okay.
It's more common sometimes when people have high blood pressure, but it can develop in anybody.
Dr. Reisman, thank you.
Pleasure.
Appreciate you bringing in the heart for us.
My favorite.
Thank you very much. We're going to have more on Coach John Fox next hour in our weekly sports segment. And we're going to take a look at how Fox's health troubles could affect the Broncos season, plus the story of the 300-pound NFL lineman who left his team amid reports he was bullied by teammates. And straight ahead, a mayor and a video that reportedly shows him smoking a crack pipe. This afternoon, he addressed his city about the controversy swirling around him. But first, a look ahead at something you don't want to miss.
I believe